It's here! It's finally here! On this little blank cartridge here, I've got a 3-level near final demo of ZPF, or ZPF depending on where you are. And I've spent the last 3 days playing through this masterpiece of a game. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Gamer Boy Show. So here it is, ZPF running on my original Mark I Mega Drive on my big CRTV screen. And I gotta say, there were points where I never thought I'd get to be able to play this game. But earlier this week, my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram all blew up with people telling me that a 3-level demo had leaked on the MegaCat website. Leaked because it had been taken down almost as quickly as it had been put up. And then about 3 hours later, I had about 6 emails in my inbox with the demo sitting there ready to play. I couldn't pass it up. I had to play this game. And so for the last 3 days, I've been stuck in my room playing ZPF. So here we are, we finally have it, the ZPF demo. I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm not going to lie, there's been times where I thought this game may have been cancelled or wasn't going to come out. But I'm playing on original hardware, the ZPF demo. And this is the intro stuff, so I'm not playing this at the moment. And just looking at the intro stuff, everything that the team said they wanted to deliver on looks like it's there. Super polished. I love the little detail. The artwork already looks amazing. Let's get into it though. So I'm going to go through all the options. We'll go in as in-depth as we can with this demo. I'm terrible at shoot 'em ups, so we may just get stuck on the first level. But let's see what we've got. So options. Hopefully there's a difficulty. Yes, there's difficulty in here. Medals 75. I'm not sure what that is, but can we change that? Yes. Okay. 250 lives. As many as you can give me, please. Bombs. The same. 5, I think. Yeah. We've got controls here, fire, melee, bomb, cool, audio, let's test some audio. Does that work yet? Oh, it does. Oh, there's some very nice music in this. Oh. Sounds great. Do you know what? This sounds Streets of Rage 2 like. Do you know what I'm going to do is for the rest of the video I'll record some of this music and have it running in the background as well, because this sounds unbelievable. This game is going to be a audio and visual treat. I already know it. Right, that's that. What's other? Shop zipper on, off. Don't know what that is yet. We'll have a look at that. Right, start. Ooh, level select. How many levels have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 levels. I'm guessing that last one is, the big one here is the main level. Can I select any of these gold ones? No, it doesn't do anything. Again, look at the detail in this. This in itself is an amazing piece of art. And then you've got all that stuff happening on in the background there. Lovely attention to detail here. Right, so we've got 3 levels, it looks like, open to us. I'm not going to go with the first level. I'm going to go for this one because I don't recognize this image here. The others I've seen footage of, I think. But let's go into this one. We'll try the others as well. And I'll have the others sprinkled through the video. But let's go into this one. Space infestation. Oh, that must be the zipper. Okay, I don't know if it just turns on and off the zipper animation or... so, shop, I can buy a load of stuff. That was what that 250 medals were for. Because down in the bottom corner there, we can see 250. And I'm guessing that's 150 to... What do I do? Enemy shot down. Put my power up. What do we go for? An extra continue. Double medals. I'm gonna enemy shot down. I'm gonna do that. And let's try that. Ooh. Knight. Gradius. Gold. Okay. I'm gonna go for gold. Or Gradius looks quite cool as well. Oh, look at those guys! Yes! So that was in the PC version of the game. I was wondering if it would be in there, but it is in there. This is insane! Look at all the stuff that's happening on in the background. This can't have been one person doing all the artwork for this. Right off the bat, sound effects, music sound absolutely amazing. Like this is... In fact, this soundtrack is something I think it's quite reminiscent of something Team Sonic would have done. Oh, a thumping soundtrack, love it. And all the explosions, the sound of the weapon as well. Look at the detail. I love the detail in this. I was worried this was going to be a bullet hell. There's a lot of bullets on screen at points so far, but we haven't come across a bullet hell scenario, which is good. Which it means it's a lot more accessible. More people can play this without getting frustrated with its difficulty level. Oh, the enemies, animations, so cool. Really nice. I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen, but there's just so much detail everywhere. Even on the HUD, there's a ton of detail going on. First swarm, it says on the HUD. So, guess first level. Oh, that was close. Do you know what? I thought with the backgrounds being so complex it'd be hard to see the bullets. Some of those small round projectiles are hard. Oh, there's a key. What does that do? Some of those small round projectiles can be a little bit hard to see, but these projectiles super easy to see on the game screen, which is really good. Really considered design, visual design there. This is spectacular. This is truly spectacular. It's such an experience, this. You know, if you're not much of a shoot 'em ups player, and I am definitely not a good shoot 'em ups player, but this is so good. Oh, I've lost my weapon. Okay, that's because I got hit. Do you know what? I've not used my... Oh, that's my melee weapon. I'm going to use my bomb. Ooh. That's pretty insane. Yes. What? What am I supposed to do here? Look at that. Look at the boss. Look at the amount of pixel artwork that's in that. It's See if I can do anything with the bomb. I wonder how you're supposed to do it if you don't have the bomb. Can you change your... I could try some of the other buttons. No, it's just A, B, and C. I was going to try some of the other buttons. I thought maybe you could switch the beam around or something. How do you defeat him without using the bosses? Oh, you just got to survive. Here he is. Look at the detail there. All those veins, eyeballs, the skulls. So good. Tell you what, if I didn't have all these bombs, if I didn't have all those bombs, I would have had no chance. I am so excited by this. This is amazing. That was so much fun. Okay, so you get to play one level. Let's try another vehicle and another level. Let's go into... Oh, we got a summary screen. 8% progress. Collectings, totals. That's got to be a big score. Look at that. 87,500. Top, of course. Let's put in RGB. So I'm so impressed. So far, just doesn't disappoint. It's everything I was hoping it would be. Really, I mean, the graphics are gorgeous. Is gorgeous. The sound is stunning. What they're doing technically is amazing. Like even here, there's legends as it was scrolling down. The attention to detail was amazing. Has it saved my options? Yes, thank goodness. So I am playing it as easy as you can. Do you know what? I played with the fire rate low last time. Let's do the first level. Magical Journey. So I remember from my research when I did a video, and I'll put up in the corner somewhere, history of ZPF. I think the F stands for fantasy. So it looks like it's the levels are a mixture of fantasy and future. Right, I did enemy shot down. I wonder if I hadn't have done that, if it would have been more of a bullet hell. Let's try it. Let's put power to full. And then what else can we do? I mean, not that it makes a difference, but we can times 2 my score, or let's put the melee attack up. Okay. Off we go. We'll try Gradius. Okay, so it looks like the vehicles are different playstyles, basically. So this is a spread weapon. The one before was more like a laser weapon. I would love to see... Actually, this is at full strength, isn't it? So I wonder what this is like when it's not at full strength. Amazing. Lovely parallax scrolling going on here. Look at the colours as well. I mean, it's such a vibrant game. You know, the Mega Drive is not renowned for its colours. You know, a lot of brown games in there. But these modern developers just really understand how to get the best out of the colour palettes on the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis. It's like even when you're hitting the bigger baddies and they're flashing, they're not just flashing white, they're flashing loads of different colours. Oh, it's so good. I love the explosion sounds. And the gun sounds feel really impactful as well. There's so much attention to detail. Listen to the sound design as well. As you hit things, the bullets change. If you make an impact on a vehicle, the sound of the bullet actually changes as well. And that's just really, really good sound design and attention to detail there. This kind of fantasy forest here reminds me of some of the Psygnosis artwork they used to put out. That's so nice. Oh, colour change as well. We've got colour cycling happening. Ooh. So that is the melee attack of the Gradius ship. I do like the Gradius ship, actually. It's perfect for someone like me, not very good at games. Or at least shoot 'em ups. This is so lovely. I really like how it's changing the levels as well. Mixing up those backgrounds. Right, I'm going to try the bombs. And the colour cycling as well. We just went from a daytime to kind of a sunset, which is really nice. I mean, this is stunning. I don't think I can get across how excited and amazing it is to play this. I mean, look at this. It's like every level's a visual feast. This has got to be one of the best looking, sounding shoot 'em ups I've ever played on the Mega Drive and Genesis. Probably on any 16-bit console, actually. It's right up there at the top. It's amazing. And again, this... Oh, I died. Technically, what they're doing, there's some great stuff. They're throwing around tons of sprites here. Super smooth. I'm not seeing much flickering going on. Every now and then there might be a little bit, but nothing substantial. And you just got this lovely artwork going on all the time. Look, another level. Right. Gonna chicken out of this. I'm gonna use as many bombs as I can. Yeah, I went the easy route there. Yes. I love it. I absolutely love this. Please bring this out on Kickstarter before the end of the year. Please, I need this game. It's so good. Have I beat my last score? No. Okay. What am I going to settle for? Third? Okay. I don't really need to put in my initials each time, but it's so... I just feel like I have to. Right. There we go. Oh, damn it. What did I put in last time? RBC. Or is that... Actually, did it reset the... it must have reset the leaderboard, because I wouldn't have done that. Right, let's try the third level. Or second level. And the first ship. Megatropolis. 20XX. The future. Cool. I think we get a different shopkeeper for every level, do we? I need to watch that back and see if we get a different shopkeeper for each one. Okay, I am going to go for... what am I going to go for? I'm going to go for full power, because that's fun. And yeah, I'm going to put the melee attack up as well. I can't wait to play this game. The full game. I really can't. This is kind of rapid directional fire. So this is a little harder to see. Those little round projectiles are a little bit harder to see. But again, this is beautiful. This one plays very similar to Gold, this ship. I'm not quite sure what the difference between the two are. I have to play it again. Maybe Gold's rate of fire is more undulating. It seemed to have that kind of wave-like attack, so maybe that's different. This is just straightforward attack here. Oh, there's was attacking the wrong bit there. Every level has like 3 or 4 sections, it looks like. It's running so smoothly. I mean, look at this. Oh, get that. I think that's rapid fire, is it maybe? Or rate of fire up. Really nice. Oh, I died. I was too busy looking at the parallax scrolling at the background. Oh, and again. Yeah, these the little circle projectiles are a lot harder to see. And I'm just going to clear everything off. There's something weird going on with the parallax scrolling in that level where it looks like the foreground is moving slower than the background. Just a little bit distracting, that one. Still great. In fact, you know what? With the smaller projectiles, it mixes up the gameplay. It's a different style of shmup at that point. Oh no, I died. Right. Oh, that's my melee attack, those 2 pieces there. Look at that! It looks like when there's a lot of detail on screen. When there's a lot of detail on screen, you get the bigger projectiles. Which is really good, actually. It means that the team are thinking about, oh no, I died, damn it! I usually do a summary at the end, but that's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm going to go away, play a little bit more, gather my thoughts, and then I'll kind of do a summary review, preview of the demo I've just played. But, wow. That is an adrenaline rush. That is great. Where do I start with this game? It's a visual and audio feast that blindsides your senses with a flood of colour and intricate details, and a soundtrack that grabs you by the ruff of the neck and pulls you through the world the developers have created. It's a masterpiece of a game, and it's one of the best ever created Sega Genesis and Mega Drive shoot-'em-ups that I've ever played. Where the game will divide players though is in its gameplay. For shoot-'em-ups, this is one of the more accessible games I've played, which I like a lot, but if you're looking for an impenetrable hard shoot-'em-up, then this isn't it. As a game developer myself, I subscribe to the Naughty Dog approach to design, and that's that if someone spends $60 on a game that you've created, it should be fun, make you feel good, and people should be able to complete it. There's nothing worse than spending a ton of cash on a game where you can't even get past the first level. ZPF can be made more challenging through its difficulty options that allow you to reduce lives and bombs. You can also reduce the number of medals you start the game with, but I think this may just be for the demo. Talking of medals, this is the currency you can use to upgrade the power of your weapons, buy extra lives, reduce the fire rate of the enemies, and a few other things. It's a great feature and allows you to define your playstyle. What I don't know is if these power-ups reset every time you start a new level. The 3 crafts that you can choose from are essentially 3 different shooting configurations. Gradius is a spread shot, and gold is a direct laser weapon. As for Knight, I don't really see much of a difference between it and gold, but maybe I need to spend more time with the game to grasp the differences. Each craft also has a melee attack, which is a localized area of effect attack. This is something I rarely used and didn't find myself in a position where I thought I might need it. Again, I need more time with the game to see how I best utilize this. It may be that this can be used to destroy incoming projectiles, or it's needed to defeat certain enemies. The third weapon in your arsenal is the bomb, and it does exactly what you'd expect and destroys everything on screen. Level design doesn't use terrain objects and instead leans on traditional shoot-'em-up level designs, with enemies and bullet spread patterns forming the structure of levels. This for me makes shoot-'em-ups exciting, as the levels are dynamic and theoretically can be played in different ways every single time. There is a ton of other stuff I could dive into, but I'll save that for the final game preview. Artistically, this game is a masterpiece. Whenever I'm creating art for games, I always tell my art teams that they need to make every pixel count and for every pixel to tell a story. And this is something ZPF does extremely well. The screen is consistently full of detail with parallax scrolling, adding to the gloriously organised chaos of the worlds. Something I'd not appreciated from the videos and screenshots is how many times the environment changes in a level. Completely new scenes pepper a level with new visuals and different enemies. The individual scenes also colour cycle, making the worlds feel dynamic. Enemies and bosses are beautifully designed and amazingly detailed with a mix of organic and mechanical themes. The organic enemies look like brutal organic flesh bags, and the mecha have chrome buffed panels with rivets and coolant tubes all drawn in a way that make them feel like they have a purpose. The colour palette artwork also jumps out at you as something you wouldn't expect to see on the Mega Drive or Genesis. Vibrant gradients and bold solid colours will make your eyes bleed, and playing this game on a CRT TV really shows off the graphics in this game at their best. It's not just the visuals in this game though that will have you giddy with joy, it's also the audio design, which is just world class. Everything from soundtrack to sound effects, but rather than describing it, let's just listen to this. So much thought has gone into the sound design of this game, with different audio effects relaying design intention back to you, like the pitch change in your weapon when you hit a bullet sponge enemy, and the soundtrack does a great job of complementing the glorious insanity you see on screen. Games having long development cycle is nothing new. In fact, it's pretty much the norm nowadays. To get a good quality product, you need the time to refine and make something great. And what the team that created ZPF have done here is nothing short of outstanding. Now, I know what everyone's going to be asking. Mike, but when's it coming out? Don't worry, it is coming out. And from what I see, the Kickstarter will be to buy the full, complete game. Not to back a game that needs another 3 years development, but a game that will ship pretty soon after the Kickstarter ends. And it is spectacular. There's a few little bugs here and there and some quality issues that I'm pretty sure the team want to address. But overall, this is an outstanding game. If you love collecting for the Sega Genesis and the Mega Drive, if you love shoot 'em ups, if you love great looking games, if you love games that have a thumping soundtrack, ZPF is for you. This game is nothing but spectacular, and that's only the 3-level demo that I've played. Now, if you enjoy shows like this, if you love retro gaming, the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis, and you're new to the channel, it'd be great if you'd consider subscribing. And if you're someone that watches these videos regularly, then giving me that little thumbs up and dropping down in the comments below and letting me know what you think of ZPF will really help grow the channel. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next show.